I'm really excited about this video. I'm sure you're going to agree. We turn an old traditional pond site, an area for a pond, into a brand new ecosystem pond for koi. So the site had been an old pond originally, and the homeowners dug the pond out because they were going to build the koi pond themselves. After much discussion with us, due to the size, I recommended that they did a number of different things, and they thought it would be far easier to employ the local market team here at anypond. Sit back, I think you're going to enjoy this video. Hi guys, it's Mark from anypond.com, your trusted resource in the UK for ponds and water features. What we've got here is we've got a hole from an old pond that's 7 meters long, 3.5 meters wide, and it's about 80 centimeters deep. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to be transforming this crater in the garden into a lovely brand new ecosystem pond for koi. So we're going to be extending it a little bit, we're going to be extending it both ways, and also we're going to go down to 90 centimeters, so it gives it a little bit more water for the actual fish. We're going to do a little bit of shaping, we're going to be doing a little bit of grading work, so yes, there is a lot of groundwork still to be done. The waterfall filter for this size pond is a 6,000 biofalls, and that's going to come out of the landscape. We're going to bring in loads of soil around it, so we're going to naturalise it, and it's going to look a whole lot better. All of this pink plant is going, all of the soil's going, and we're going to put in a mechanical filter one side and a biological filter this side here. So we're going to have a little bit of a stream, so we're going to have a waterfall approximately about that high, and that's going to fall down into a little pool, then fall into the pond. Stay tuned for the anypond showcase. So as we've got a really large pond, this is a 6,000 biofalls. This is the biological filter. As you can see, it's about the same size. I could get inside here, and we're going to sink this down a little bit, probably about 6 inches down, so we're reducing the height of the mound. Otherwise, what we would have to do is we'd have to come in with a load of topsoil and take up a lot more of an area than we actually need to. So this end of the pond, we're going to actually have mechanical filtration. Because we've got the apple tree, it deposits lots of leaves in the autumn, so we need a proper sized skimmer box on the side of the pond to collect and corral all the leaves. So what I've got in my hand now is the actual skimmer. This needs to be the other side from the biological side, which is the waterfall filter. If you want any more information about ecosystem ponds, watch one of my previous videos. So what we've got here is we've got a number of bricks and rubble underneath the actual grade of where we're going to have the pond. So what we've got to be really careful about is bricks like this and other hardcore making damage to the underside of the liner. Any areas like this, you could either bring in a load of soil and sand, but sand won't stay up on a vertical edge, so it's much better to put some geotextile grid down or membrane underneath the liner, and it protects it for a long time. It's double protection. It's just cheap insurance, really. Come on in, Kenny. Explain to the viewers, what would you say is the best feature about this pond?
The waterfall really is the whole. I think it's the main focus is the waterfall, but again, because of its size, it's really impressive. It looks good, yes.
It looks very natural. What I like is I like the three waterfalls coming out the top, and then everything's wet. You've got a little bit of splash. The fall is in the middle, it's straight down. On the left hand side, it's broken a little bit. What I really love about the main waterfall is you've got the three. So I always try and work in 1, 3, 5, 7. And then on the right hand side, you've got a little bit of a kick, which again naturalises everything. And like you were saying, the framing rocks are fantastic. It looks like it's been there for a long time and it's eroded and it's natural. What I love about the bottom, got a real big deep section, and we haven't really put too much stone down there. It's very much a case of, it's a small stone, sort of almost like a dry stone or wall effect. Love the planting, lots of features, lots of characteristics. It's not really a formal pond, but it's a very formal shape. Having the mechanical filtration system on one side, it will sweep all of the debris across there, and it's fantastic. We've got return jets to stop the water from actually sitting still. It's going to look really good for a long period of time. The water lilies in flower, always a good thing. I love the way that you've got big clumps of plants. Obviously you've got the Scopercernus over there, all in one area. Then you've got the Pondateria, then you've got the Nympholysium, then you've got the Caltha, then you've got the Juncus spiralis, you've got the Salvia, which the bees love. You've got some grasses and some ornamental stuff at the back. Yeah, it looks good. Need some fish in here.